Hello, welcome to this episode of Al's Garage. Today we're going to be talking about and working through the refresh and restoration of this, they call cab closure hard tops, better known as Arctic tops, for these old Jeeps. This was actually made by the Pentagon Manufacturing Company, and it was commissioned by the US military for use on M38s, which are the Korean War era vehicles made from, geez, I'm thinking early 50s, like 51, 52, something like that is when I think those were produced. I don't know the exact years, but these were designed to fit on those, but will fit on, as you can see, Willys MBs, also CJ2As. A lot of these Jeeps had the same dimensions, so you could retrofit it for this use. So we're going to be going through refreshing this top, and this will be detailing that process. How was your nap?
Is it good? Good nap? Yeah.
So at this point we are done sanding on the top, and it's a pretty good feeling, let me tell you. After we've taken off all of our seam sealer and all our paint, what we're going to do here is reapply this seam sealer. Now it says in the instructions to allow to dry 30 minutes before painting and scuff and sand if longer than 24 hours. So essentially I'm going to apply this, and then tonight I'll be doing the painting of this top. So at this point we're going to throw the seam sealer in these different cracks, and then we'll put our plastic on, get some final prep done, and then we'll do some painting. What a long process that was. All the seams have been sealed with automotive seam sealer. That's good stuff. It's just, it really dries hard and dries fast. So I was able to get that on. Again, this top, I don't have a lot of information on. When I acquired the vehicle and started doing the work, I noticed that all of the seams where these joints were sealed. So my assumption is that from a water sealing standpoint, we would want to have those sealed up so that it is waterproof. So again, like I said, I don't have good examples to reference, so I don't know if this was originally done this way, but I think the owner is going to enjoy the fact that it'll be nice and watertight. Speaking of watertight, it's raining right now, and it's going to be raining for the next about 3 more hours. So it's a great opportunity for me to tape. So let's get started doing the taping, and then we'll do some painting. So the top is fully taped, all my windows, the Jeep itself, the floor around it. I think everything is good to go. So we are ready to prime and paint. This is pretty exciting. I haven't actually painted something since 2014. So we'll see how it goes. But I think I'll pick it up just fine. So it's actually, again, the first time I'm painting something at this house too. So very excited about that as well. I got all my compressor and everything set up, and although my airflow situation is temporary, rudimentary, box fan set up, it'll be fine. We're gonna get this thing painted, we're gonna get it primed, so let's get started. You don't realize how much surface area some of this stuff has until you go and try to paint it. Whew! So it took me a few hours here. It's sitting at around 10:40 here, and I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get a Whopper with cheese and get my second wind so I can spray some olive drab. It was a long night, but I got everything painted, and at this point I'm just going to pull the tape off this, and I don't know. There's probably a couple other little things, but I think we're getting pretty close. At this point, we are past paint. It was a long process, but getting in there, doing all that stuff and doing it right was my goal and hope, and I think it went pretty well. Not perfect. There was some paint in the area right where the windshield meets the hood, where we had some dust blow up on the paint finish. I'll probably end up reshooting that, but otherwise it was a good painting session, and I'm going to work on getting the top on. Oh, and by the way, I didn't get that Whopper with cheese. I had to settle for a quarter pounder from McDonald's. That's how it goes. I guess I was too late. They were already closed. But we're going to get the doors off of this thing first. Then we're going to undo all the bolts that tie it in, and then we're going to get the thing off so we can work on some other stuff on the Jeep, and then we'll wrap up the top from there. So let's do it.
Can't get it any higher than this. Okay. Hold on.
Around the seats, there you go. You got that last lip right there at the back. You're clear. Straight, yep, I can see the ports. Good there? Good. All right.
Well, that's going to wrap things up for this video on the Pentagon Arctic top. Stay tuned, there's going to be another one. Once I get the vehicle painted, which should hopefully not take too long, but once I get to that point, I'm going to make another video putting the top on, getting the doors on, you know, putting a few things back together that we saw come apart, and we'll have ourselves a Jeep with a top on it. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.